Yo, what's going on, y'all? You already know, man. It's another new episode of Ghetto Gospel. It's your boy, This Wavy Taylor, back with another one. You already know the vibes, man. Co-host, introduce yourself.
Wagwan, this is Calm Guy Jacob.
Hi, guys. This is Icy E. Brooke.
And today we got some very special guests. Very special. This is a different episode right here. You know what I'm saying? Very different from what we usually do, but this is important for the culture. You know what I'm saying? No long talking. We're going to go straight to it. Introduce yourselves, please.
What you want me to do it? How y'all doing? My name is Q, Emperor Q, on Instagram, Emperor _ Q.
And my name is Jay.
And this right here is about Woodland. This is a restaurant in New York City, in Brooklyn to be exact. And long story short, I heard Woodland was doing some foul things to their employees, right? Mm-hmm. And Woodland is like a big staple in New York for the restaurant game. Not partying game, but they have some partying involved. The brunch game, right? Mm-hmm. You know, the rum punch, all that vibes, all that good shit, right? So, long story short, the way I came about this story is from Pix11. That's crazy. Pix11 saying that Woodland closed down abruptly after they just reopened after, I think, 4 or 3 years. Since 2020. They closed in 2020. Mm-hmm. They had 2 locations. The first location closed because of some situations with liquor license and all that, I believe. Then they had a new location. It was popping, everybody loved it, everybody was having fun, Woodland back. And then, lo and behold, it closed down again because they wasn't paying their employees. So we're going to get the story from them. And first question is, for me, like, how long have y'all been working at Woodland and what made y'all want to work there to begin with?
Ooh, you want to go or you want me to go? Alright, so...
Camera
You ready?
Oh, my fault. So been working with Woodland since the ending of December last year, but the company on a whole, 7 to 8 years.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like I used to be when they wanted me to work at Woodland the first time. I was a busboy at the time. Mm-hmm. I was trying to do that because I already heard too many stories, the partying, the drunk people. I ain't trying to deal with all of that. I ain't trying to clean up this. I ain't trying to deal with no set of drunk people. Mm-hmm. The second floor. Couple of years ahead of us now. I end up getting promoted multiple times and end up at Woodland. So, and for, let me see, it'll be like, what, 6 months now working there, personally, at Fulton. Yeah.
Okay.
I started working there like 2 months ago. Well, 3 months ago now. I started working there just because I just wanted a little bit extra more money in my pocket. I was a server, so, you know, the tips is like cooking over there.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the servers.
Yeah, you know,
shout out to the servers. Shout out to the servers. Treat your server good. Tip your server.
Cash tips, not credit
Cash
card.
tips, not credit. She said it.
Once your service is good.
So, Icy, you got a question?
Oh, well, first of all, thank you guys for coming on the show. I hear that you guys, I know you said that you started about 2 months ago. You were about a month, but you've been in the company for a long time. So I think right now in Brooklyn, like Woodland has always been like one of those places that you gotta get to. At least that's what it was for me, right? So prior to you guys actually starting the job and working at Woodland, did you guys have like any preconceived notions or any like ideas of the place before you started that was like that held you back or propelled you forward to want to work there?
Oh, me personally, I was excited because I already heard mad stories about the first Woodland on Flatbush and whatever. Yeah. I was excited because I already know a lot of people, a lot of tips. I could run on my hours. So, you know, like I was like, you know, bring them more, like, and like in the beginning too, like the weekends was, nuts.
Really?
Morning.
I can imagine.
Yo, listen, some of us had to like sneak in the back, smoke real quick, go in the bathroom, come back out, pay customers.
Is that stressful?
Pay customers, what? So yeah, that what happened. I was excited for, but
so to me, it sounds like you like the first Woodland better than the second one.
No, I never got to work at the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
like beginning of the new one opening, I was there. And we it was everybody who been to the old one or never got to go to the old one. And
right.
Oh my gosh, it's like the old one.
Right.
Sit down.
So you kind of had that same energy going into this new location, right? How about you, Jay? Same thing.
For me, yeah, I've been hearing like a lot of good things about Woodland. That's why I'm kind of like disappointed how it all ended up because
Yeah, you're gonna get there.
we heard like great things. Like my brother used to go there all the time. Like, hey, you need to pull up to the brunch. The brunch is popping. Like
Chicken and
it's
waffles.
lit in there. Yeah.
And I know you mentioned you're not from Brooklyn, right?
I'm from the Bronx.
That's crazy.
So that's
heard about
right.
Woodland. Heard about Woodland from the Bronx.
Oh my god.
Right.
So people who's out of state, like the Bronx is kind of like.
It's like going to Miami.
Yeah, right. I'm like,
Miami.
Shout to the Bronx, you know what I'm saying?
It's like 3-hour trip
Brooklyn,
everywhere.
Bronx, Queens is
But
different.
no, we do get people from out of town too. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not gonna hold
Okay,
you.
so people just now touching down to New York, that be the number one place, you know, it's always
Come on,
jumping.
it's one of- that's one of the spots.
Louisiana, Georgia,
Yeah.
New Jersey. I mean, it's
It's
right
a
there.
go.
with
It's a
some-
go. It's a go. It's
Definitely.
a go-to place.
So Jacob, you got a
So
question?
let me ask you a question. What are some red flags that showed when the place was getting shut down? Usually, you know, you feel a certain energy turning around versus when you first started towards the end. What are some small red flags that you seen? Like you was like, you know, the energy's off, you know, something not feeling right, you know?
When they couldn't pay the DJs.
I did not know this. This is the big one. Pause. I was always wondered that. Shout out to DJ Mouse. Shout out to DJ
Mouse is
Mouse.
my guy. You know my.
Yo, Mouse our guy. He did all our parties.
Yeah, boss.
He did all our
Yo.
parties.
Don't know. I can tell them about the money. You dig?
Oh God! Oh God!
Everybody hold your
Oh,
thoughts
yeah.
real quick.
Muffle.
Shout out to DJ Mouse, because they're not paying the DJs.
No.
Yo, listen.
DJ Mouse, right? He's one of the most talented DJs. I go to
yeah.
Woodland. People go to Woodland, first of all, for the music. I'm going to be real with you. I never went to Woodland because of the food.
Now
you
the
heard?
food is good though.
Nah.
But it's really for the music and the
alright.
vibe.
It's alright. Back in the day, the first one, it was not about the food. It was about the rum punch and vibes, because they had the basement.
They
Remember?
didn't have the basement.
People don't go there. Some people go there for the food, alright, but the niggas go down to the basement.
For the vibes.
to
You went to the
dance.
first one?
Yeah. hold
And
on.
the second one?
First one was crazy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I went to the first one. I never been to the second one.
Yeah, because
And they got a crazy hamburger sandwich. I killed that.
Anyways.
But like I said, yeah.
Yo. Anyway, they're not paying the DJs? I'm sorry. This is crazy.
Because-
DJ Mouse, he had me, you know. I went there one night, I'm like, I feel like I'm in a club. Like,
It's definitely that.
talk
vibe.
about that real quick. I'm sorry.
So yeah, they can little by little they can the DJ team was missing payments. The checks was bouncing. All that everything we've been through, they was kind of catching it first, but but little by little they stopped coming. Like sometimes they would still pull up because we got close with the DJs, they got close with us. Like, and mind you, like that's one of the reasons why we stayed there so long, because like we had such a good staff. It's just.
Yeah.
But nah, the DJs got it first, and I'm over here like, nah, let me start looking for stuff on the side.
That was
because
red flag
like,
number one.
yeah, because if y'all can't deal with them and we need them, this as y'all just stated, that's a vital point. And I already know like after that it's gonna be declining.
What about you?
The DJ, of course. Our security guards. First, we had security. We didn't have security no more. Security just stopped coming. The DJ, first it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then it just was Saturday and Sunday. Then it went to Sunday. Then we was running out of tequila and alcohol. We was running out of everything. All of our checks were bouncing at the same time. So
And-
everything, my fault.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, everything like just happened one after another so fast that it was like crazy.
And you feel like this is to do with management? Because when I think of an establishment, right? And I wasn't in the building, so I don't know how jumping it was or how lucrative it was, if it was packed like that. But when you see clientele coming into an establishment, of course you're expecting like a payout or a turnover. So I'm assuming that if people are coming to this location, the money is being made. So do you feel like this was something that management was doing foul play? Do you feel like maybe the revenue wasn't coming in and you guys were just taking the hit for that?
I like this question. I
I
like
like
that
that question too.
Real nice
That's
question.
a good
So
one.
I'm the floor manager. So no, what?
So you're making breach, I mean.
Okay, floor manager.
Yeah, you make a lot of money.
No, that mean he
Why
got
not touch
tea.
paper?
That mean he know tea.
We gonna get there.
That mean he
We gonna
knows
get
it.
there.
I like you.
Keep drinking, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Word, yeah,
Yeah.
because cheers. I feel like I'm almost smacked in the head so far.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, but yeah.
But yeah, I wanna well, I'm not just saying this because I'm part of management, because regardless, it was still people over me, the GMs, the owners, whatever. But I wouldn't put my blame at the general managers and everything, management, because majority of the stuff being done was all ordered by the owner.
The owner.
Yeah.
Okay.
One question. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is he white?
Oh yeah, some Russian scam. Russian.
That blew my mind.
Yeah.
I thought Woodland was owned by a black man.
No.
2 whites, well, Russian.
Oh no.
brothers.
If I knew that, I
it's
probably
it's one of those countries. I'm not trying to no disrespect. like I'm not.
He's European.
Yeah, Europeans.
Sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off.
Yeah.
Is it the same? Is it the same person, the same owner from the first location?
Yeah.
Or okay, it's the same one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I thought the okay.
Was what?
That was what they
was
wanted.
Spanish.
Thing.
I thought he was
Spanish?
black,
No.
bro.
That's what I heard.
No.
They
No.
wanted
They lied.
something.
Wow. That's
They
crazy.
lied.
Let's talk. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So finish. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And yeah, but yeah, most of the orders was being directed from him. And anytime I talk to them, mind you, like being in my position, I would try to fight for the staff, but at the same time, it's so much I could
Only
do.
so much you could do.
Then we went through like 5 GMs.
Really?
Yes.
I see. You used to work in this kind of industry,
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah. So
you know
Yeah, I know how that
you
works,
already
yeah.
know what I had to deal with when they got fired or quit or whatever.
Yeah.
I had to fill in that role.
Yeah, you got to take on the brunt of the responsibility.
What? I was happy because of the overtime, but how everything was built upon, you can't even enjoy your overtime money.
Sometimes it's not about the overtime, especially if the workplace becomes a stressful environment. You know,
No, of
like
course.
overtime is really good, but if you don't have the team that you need to sustain the job, it kind of just falls all on you, and we're all human, you know. So
That's every environment. You could say that.
No, of course,
Every
of course.
environment.
But you know, at the moment, I wasn't even thinking about that because like I'm low-key a workaholic, you feel me? And like I'm from the Caribbean, so I'm more thinking about
What country?
get into the bag.
Trinidad,
I know.
Okay, Trinidad.
South of Trinidad.
Shout out to Trinidad for real. Trinidad bad. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thinking about my peoples back home. What I could do for them, cause then stuff like that, you know, like. And I'm used to all that. So I'm used to the hard work and whatever. So I'm just like, alright, yes I'm on, yes I'm small man, but you still I'm on. Get through this. They're gonna get a new GM. Try to help the staff out more. Cool. Lord, I'm gonna say this though. It's good to be loyal, but I feel a dummy for being so loyal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
And not really for like the higher ups and everything, more for the front of the house. The servers, the bartenders, the bar backs, everything, because
I mean, I think that's usually how it goes, especially in that type of industry. Especially when things start to like go awry. I think what it is that at the end of the day, as long as the doors are open, the show must go on. You know, so if there are 5 general managers that have came and gone, if there's staff that's missing and these doors are still open, somebody's got to do the work. You know.
And they don't care.
Yeah, it's all about the body. It's all about getting the work done. And I think that sometimes a lot of companies will stress their staff out just because they wanna get that job done. You know, they wanna make their quota. They wanna, you know what I'm saying, make these deadlines and things. So yeah, I totally get that.
You have something to say?
Oh no, I'm chilling.
Nah, you ain't come here to chill. Alright, let's get to it then. The people want to know, like, what tea I have on Woodland right now? What's going on? What's like, not to say it like that, but for the people, like, who don't understand, what did they do to y'all, the employees that made y'all be in this situation right now? Like, we need to clear the air.
A lot of people want to know, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot of
I'm
people
like,
are interested.
I want to know too.
It's not just us.
But that's just. We're not even trying to be mixed. First of all,
No, not
say
trying to
this.
be
It's not about mixing or trying to be dramatic, but this is a serious thing to me because these are black employees. You know what I'm saying? This is a woman, a man. They have families, children, responsibilities, and Woodland did that. And now that I know that they're European owners, I do not like that.
That changes things.
I did not know that.
you're fine because we was playing in the like AMR regardless. Like people have to know, and like even though we don't get to them, I want to make this an example of whoever trying to pull this chippiness, this nonsense. There's gonna be people who's gonna put you on blast, try to make it more difficult for you.
And I think that's nothing wrong with that. I think everybody should be able to speak up and speak out about the things that they experience.
This treatment.
Yeah.
So let's tell y'all stories from now. Like, what? Yeah.
Come on, you got me
Go
chatting.
Right, Jay.
Yeah.
So pretty much, from my personal experience, since I wasn't there for too long, which is so crazy, But I did start around 2.5 months ago. My first 2 checks did clear, but after that, of course, after, you know, the DJ stopped coming, the security guard stopped coming, we started running out of tequila, everything else went downhill. So our checks weren't clearing, our checks were bouncing right in our accounts. I can show y'all my account right now.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna have
and
this
screenshot.
We're gonna try to have that in the video.
Work, doing the hours.
Even us still coming to work while our checks are bouncing, you feel me? We don't even get credit enough for that, you get what I'm saying? Wow. Because we didn't even have to show up. We didn't even have to, you feel me, show our face or even work there anymore. But us being loyal, dumb loyal, you know, whatever, we stayed around because they kept giving us like empty promises. Hey, we're gonna get you paid next week. We're gonna have this handled next week, tomorrow.
How long did this last for?
We're still here. We're still going.
This sounds like a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Like a bad one.
Once they finish, let me squeeze in.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question: were there any meetings going on, you know, before all of this happened? Did they bring you in one by one and explain, like, at least talk about the problems that was going on? It just happened out of in the air.
So let me tell you this. Our last GM, let me tell you this. Our last GM, he flew from Florida. Mm-hmm. He came. He lasted for like a month and a half.
Russian guy.
No. Okay. The new GM, no, black guy with dreads. Okay. He's actually black. Don't worry about it. But he just got it for a month and a half. Already see what's going on. He tried to pull a meeting with the owner. Mm-hmm. The owner never showed. Ghosted him. Flopped on him. And before he even came, and after he came, right. Mm-hmm. And even before he came and after he came, I've been asking him, when are we gonna have a meeting? When are we gonna talk about these things? They're getting restless. I cannot like, you feel me?
I can't control them at this point.
I can't, and it's not even like a matter of controlling them. Like, I'm trying to consult them and everything, and I'm no consultant. I be trying to. It be like this.
I feel my way too, basically.
Yeah, it be like this. I'm ready. As soon as I'm ready to walk out, I see 3 other people crying. Then I'm turning around. I'm like, yo, what's going on? No, we gonna help you.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I'm sorry. One of your coworkers I saw on the Pix 11. Y'all need to watch that Pix 11 interview they did as well. This is a serious matter. This is on Pix 11. This is a serious thing.
I got the link to the video.
So, what's her name? I don't know. Oh my God. Catherine.
Yes.
Let me tell you about Catherine. That's my happy yesterday. It was one night, me and my lady, we went there to Woodland. So we eating and having a good time, and then Catherine, we tipped her. The way I never saw somebody react like this when you tipped them, like, oh.
Yeah, I reacted like that before.
No, bro.
No, because people don't tip.
No, let me tell you. Not only that, we gonna talk about that too. But like this tip, this is a different one though. Like nigga, I need this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting paid. Like, oh my God, thank y'all. Bowing. I'm like, yo, hold on, I'm smacked in the spot. Like, hold on, like what happened? Yeah, she's like, yo, no, because you know, she didn't really say too much. She basically was alluding to the fact like it's not really.
Don't make me cry.
Yeah, and I was like, damn. Me and my girl was talking about that. Like, yo, that was a nice lady, you know.
Oh yeah, Cat is the best. Cat is the best.
So shout out to Catherine.
Yo.
Yeah, we here for you, Cat.
So,
we love Cat.
I just wanted to say that because that shows me how. That's when I knew like something was wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And the fact that you was able to see that.
How long?
Yeah, yourself.
One-on-one.
This is like 2 months ago. I ain't gonna lie. 2 months
Mm-hmm.
ago.
Right
so you was in this spot.
The last days I was there recently. I used to go in there frequently.
It's so crazy because I was definitely planning to go there. Like,
Same.
I was like,
for the summer vibe.
Like, yeah, baby, going to Woodland. It's lit.
You know what's crazy? You could walk in the strip and that particular location, you could just be like, yo, that gotta be Woodland. Cause I will pass the old location. I'm like, yo, Woodland was right here.
Yeah.
I wonder, and I heard on Instagram, I seen the reels. I'm an Instagram man. I'm like, I know this shit is somewhere around here, but I don't know where. But if you walking down that strip, once you see a whole bunch of lines, you know that's that particular location. So it's like, damn, bro.
It's good thing you bring up Instagram too. Mm-hmm. Even like 2 weeks after they closed and everything, you know they're still posting on their page.
People still pulling up then.
And the people, like even when we was doing an interview, we had like we had 2 ladies. They passed us, they saw the lock on the door, and it was like, oh, they closed.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people.
And let me tell you something about the tips too. Mm-hmm. I had to. It's gonna make me a bad boy. I don't care. I don't care. I literally told a lot of the staff, like, bro, you get cash tips, and it don't mess up your report at the end of the night. Hold it. I don't care. Hold it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because really, you're supposed to report your cash tips. I understand.
Really?
Hold it.
I feel like that's your tip. That should be yours.
No, you have to report all of it.
It is yours, but you have to report it, and you also have to break off a piece of the tip to give.
That's what you have to do.
I couldn't do that. It's like that in a restaurant. It's like that in a strip club. It's like that.
Between you three and me and this, we've been working CVS, Dwayne Reed. We paraprofessionals. We're assistant teachers. We in that special education field. So when you hear something like that, I'm sorry. That's mine. I work hard for it.
That's why a lot of people don't want to work in the
we gotta report it and break it off. That don't make no sense.
Yes.
So next
now
time
that make me feel bad now. When I go,
tip, you feel me? You give me credit card.
That make me feel bad
now.
now.
I was gonna get to that point too. As a customer, this is for the customers too. Hold that door. I'm sorry. As a customer, I want people to know this too. Like the tipping game in America is already crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is like the tipping system.
Let's say
in Europe and stuff, they don't really tip. In Japan, Asia, they don't do that. But in America, is this the way the system is built? They built this system where people need tips to survive. You know what I'm saying? And they're just playing games with people, man. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, now it makes you wonder, like, yo, you never know if this tip right here could help somebody's child or life or family.
And also,
so you gotta tip better.
Also, when you make money on tips, I don't think you get minimum wage as well. Correct me if
No.
Did they change that?
It's a rating. So once you get tips, normally it's like 10 something, 12
an hour.
Something. Yeah, an hour. Because you're getting the tips.
Yeah, it's not minimum wage, so you get.
But I'm gonna let y'all finish. I gotta add it now.
Go ahead, add it now. We
also, you see like the credit card tips as well. So you see when you get your check and everything, you get like the whole breakdown of your your taxes, tips, and everything. I could show you a check right now. They don't do that at Woodland.
Oh, so there was a whole different structure.
Yeah, plus two. Plus two, like.
We don't get the breakdown.
And like it was mad sketchy too because like not only like I know like we in Woodland, we know you're making money, so I don't understand why it's such a hustle just to get us paid. Then on top of that, we feel like they're taking the credit card tips and just paying us a certain amount through hours or what. You feel me?
That's
because like we never see the breakdowns. You don't even know how much credit card tips you're getting. It could be a busy ass weekend. How the hell my last week check is the same as this week?
And then I
had more people than did last week.
Go ahead. And then at the bottom of the check, it will literally say payment type bill.
You want me to bring it right now?
What's your name?
I got you got the receipt.
Oh my God!
Don't get the camera. All right, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I don't want to mess up.
But we'll do a zoom in.
This is real.
Pass the snacks, yo.
You gonna have to put it in the camera. Yo, Rich, come real quick, Rich.
It's liquor running through me, so.
Rich, come through.
You want some?
Rich, I need you. Where's Rich at? Rich. But yeah, anyway.
My fault about the camera, my fault.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
That's wicked much, bro.
Hold on, it's getting real. Oh, open it. Whatever. We're gonna try to have it zoom in.
And this is the last two they owe me too.
This is a real check. But nah.
You bought the receipts.
Show the camera, not me.
We gotta. Wow, that's wicked. That is wicked.
You bought the receipts.
Son, you're a real Caribbean man. That's what you call prepared for anything and everything, bro. That's what you call.
We talking about I got my culture in Trinidad. I was send my grandmother some money in Trinidad.
That's wicked, bro.
I was see my brother so I could beat him up.
That's wicked, bro.
I would have never
That's not cool at all.
Open the mad snack. All right.
Yeah, snack on.
All right, listen. We so recorded. Come on, y'all. All right, listen. What's something that you think needs to change in that industry for Black and brown people, employees?
Good question.
You want to go first?
No. I must. No, you go first because I must think through my answer before I say some nonsense. Seriously.
You must think it through.
I feel like not just in general for the restaurant industry. I feel like in general, us Black and brown people, us minorities, we don't have the proper representation and we don't have the proper support to defend our rights and to advocate for our rights. A lot of people, they don't advocate for themselves either. And it's just because of the simple fact that, you know, I don't know if it's out of fear. I don't know if they're just so used to being submissive to the white man. You get what I'm saying? Because in particular to this topic, I feel as though these are two Russian owners who literally ate off of the urban culture and manipulated the urban culture to get the urban culture's money. Employed a lot of urban minorities. There's a lot of Latinos that don't even speak English. There's a lot of, you feel me, Africans that don't even speak English. They don't know any better. You get what I'm saying? They hire young people who don't know any better. So I feel like as Black and brown people and other minorities, of course, I feel like we're preyed upon in the industry. We're preyed upon in the country. A lot of the times, and I feel like we just need to advocate for ourselves more, because there's definitely power in numbers, and we need more support in general, not just from other Black and brown people, but from, you feel me, other allies as well, you know. So.
That was great.
That touched me.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I'll be thinking
that's definitely gonna be a snippet right there. Hang on.
Nah, she took the words out of my mouth. Like, oh my gosh.
I agree. That's in every, like I said, that's in every environment, even in the hospital field. The job description that I do, I'm a transport in the hospital.
Yeah.
And some of these doctors be putting hands on transporters. And they got the right one this time. And somebody actually took a stand, wrote to the union, and really push that.
But not every job has a union.
Yeah, you're right. But support got to be support. You know,
advocating.
So crazy.
Support got to be there. You know, and that's a big thing.
No, cause I was just gonna talk about the situation we're in right now, because while JD was getting the news report, I'm on the side. Everybody's blowing up my phone, asking me about the money and everything. We made a whole WhatsApp group. It have like 24, 25 people in there.
That's a lot of staff.
Only 3 of us spoke up.
And like, I just like, this is just making us feel like y'all just waiting for us to do something. Then y'all just coming to, you feel me? Like, I'm even like, before the interview, I mean the Pix 11. I'm telling them like, yo, bro, y'all please stop making reports to the labor department. We have to go to the bank and protest the checks. Then after that, we have to make a police report. At least like 6, 7 of us. And like,
I mean, 6, 7, you got 24.
That's what I'm saying. But like, they're quiet. Crazy. They're just waiting for one of us to do something. I'm like, bro, I like.
One of y'all just do nothing.
Exactly. I really had to tell them like, yo, bro, like, Woodland is closed. So I'm not your manager no more. You're gonna get to real me right now. Stop the nonsense. Let's go do this. Right. We need to strengthen numbers. That's why
we are adults. That's what
like,
we do.
yo,
you know what I mean?
So back to the question, like, what do you think needs to change for Black and brown employees? Like, you should have the answer by now. You're thinking about it.
Man, listen, I feel like it's so hard for me, cause I spent like 16 years in Trinidad. My answer would have been like, what the Russians is doing too. What's stopping me from opening an Italian spot and just being in the background?
Come on.
That's how I'm like.
At this point,
you know what's crazy? Not to interrupt y'all, but that was one of the biggest questions on my way here. I was like, what's stopping you from opening another Woodland? Not even
Woodland, but listen to the point that he just brought up. He said, what's stopping me from opening up an Italian restaurant? Like, imagine us as people doing the things that other cultures do to us. And it's so crazy because I feel like that's almost out of our nature. Like, we would do things for our people first.
We're original, we're authentic.
Exactly. And I think like that speaks to such a true testament of the way that our culture is perpetuated in this environment, in this society. And it is sad that we have white owners and owners of different ethnicities that feel like they can come into our spots, our locations, our communities, brainwash our people, and then have them work and slave just for the fact of saying, oh, we caught a vibe, or we got this demographic. Okay, we got this location. Let's open up another one. Let's see how much money we can make off these people.
But that's the thing too, like, us as a people, we get the job done. Yeah. Like, when it comes to brands and restaurants, we get the job done. Yeah, but they
know that.
Exactly.
Because of slavery.
Black people love to brunch. Let's talk about it. Fuck it.
Okay, they know
Black
that.
people love to brunch. They're like, oh, these niggas love brunching? All right.
And I got a question for you. Y'all ever been to y'all ever been to Imani's Caribbean Kitchen and Bar?
Grill? Imani's Grill?
Imani Grill.
I've been there once, one in Best Side. They have different locations.
Yeah.
I've been to Imani Grill.
Then before Imani Grill, they had a whole restaurant.
Where was it?
I've been
in downtown.
Really?
Like 10 minutes away from that
I've been
the
there,
photo
though.
location.
What about that?
Oh, they was responsible for that too.
Responsible for
The
what?
Russians.
So
Imani Grill.
Did they
This is
closed
something-
down as well?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's the same
wow.
same person.
Yeah.
Same,
And
Oh,
you see the clothes, right? Yes.
Oh, so
you see
this
the clothes,
is a
right?
pattern.
You see the clothes, right?
So that's probably their
Trend.
men's them.
Yeah.
That's their men's them. They gotta
said
be.
it's him.
They gotta be
Oh, my
performed fire.
goodness. You
So it's a
bust my head.
scam,
You bust my head.
basically, when you want to look at it. So you know what's so crazy? I look at it now towards her point of view. Imagine opening up an Italian location
Or Chinese.
and that happens.
Where
You would see how the strength and numbers.
Yo,
that it would
Them-
turn.
yo,
It would
and that's
turn.
not
Even the
right.
corner
And it'll
stores.
pick up
No.
fast.
Even the corner store. Shout out to the Habibis and all that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Think about the
That's
black community, right? What's in the black community? You know how to see like you think it's black owned restaurants, but it's not. Like they explain it. It's white people that
Smoke
own these
shops.
restaurants.
I only know
So
one.
what do black people own, bro? You know what I'm saying?
It's
You know what I'm saying?
not that we can't. It's just
I'm sorry to say it like that. Like yo,
But you
No,
know what's
you own
crazy?
their own spots.
It's
It's like
hard.
finding. It's finding
it's
it.
hard.
You
It's
know what's
hard.
crazy? There's people that own. There's black people that own daily restaurants. You
Yeah.
But
gotta
they had
really
to start
be
from the.
outside.
But they had to
Yeah.
start from the bottom though.
I can give you a
Like,
spot right now. I can give you a spot right
But they
now.
had to start from the bottom.
back
They
to
don't have the
you
same
cannot-
resources.
sorry.
Thank
You
you.
cannot go
That's
to
the
a
white
white
man.
neighborhood and open a corner store. You know what I'm saying?
We need
but
to.
we accept
You can't
we
say
let
we
that
can't.
happen.
You got
around
one
stuff.
nation
You know what I'm
at
saying
this
though?
point.
Yeah, this.
Nah. Like low key, here's the point. Cause I even saw this myself. Like coming to New York. Like when I go to the neighborhoods, everything that's strongly black. You will see Chinese restaurants,
Liquor
bodegas,
stores,
either by who, the ox or the
None of them black
poppies.
owned.
You feel me? Like, and they always keep it in their culture. And to go back to your questions, I wish us as a people would do stuff like that. Have our own individual stores,
In other
restaurants.
communities though, because you know they would kick us out of those.
So if the Chinese and the ox and them could do that, why we can't do that?
We
That's
can.
the
We can do whatever we
question.
want.
There
We
shouldn't
can
be
do
a camp.
whatever.
It
It's
just
not
gotta-
a camp, but it's let's talk about the realistic approach when it comes to society, when it comes to different minorities and different communities.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. If we were to do anything of that nature, you know they'll have us out of there within seconds. You know that.
They'll
Look
find
at a
any
lot of
loophole that they
look at the
can.
community. Look at Popeyes. You could go to almost any Popeyes or any Dunkin' Donuts in the hood. Who's in there? Who's running it?
Indians.
Who's running it?
Sure.
Go to an Indian location.
Check a smack.
Go to an Indian location,
fact.
Indian
you should not be
community.
a
You got to say it.
That's a fact.
Who's running it?
You got to gospel. You're right. You're right.
It's never us. I think I've went to like one food restaurant location that was outside of a black community, and I actually seen black people working there, not running it, but working there.
Hold on though. We're gonna get right back to Woodland. This you cooking though, trust me.
Word.
Well,
It's
Like
them.
always.
It's
Like
them.
always.
No, hold on.
It's them though.
Let's get back to
It's
Woodland
like-
though. So I heard y'all got some real. I don't like to say the word tea, but it's for the people. Real information about Woodland.
Clock it.
Drop it. I don't know. I don't know how to introduce the question. I'm sorry, Smack. Just drop the information that you told me that you have.
Alright, so first we're gonna start off with the owners. Then we're gonna go off of what they do and what they have done and their background
It sounds bad.
and what they got going on.
Let me drink my tea. I
So
got
clock it.
You feel me? So
We said-
first and foremost, just to put the names out there, the owner's names to Woodland is Robert Petroscience and Zahn Petroscience.
I never heard of a last name like that.
Yeah.
Related.
Let her cook.
They're twin brothers.
Hold on, let her cook.
They're two twin brothers from Russia, or is it Armenia?
Europe.
Something
Europe.
European.
And they put the Woodland name under somebody else's name. Yeah.
They're actually best friends with Maya Adams. You guys could look that up. They have pictures on top of pictures of them
And a
together.
couple of co-workers seen Mia Adams.
Maya Adams dines at the restaurant frequently. Not now, of course, because they're closed. But he has. They're very close in tune with each other. In the past, and I'll you feel me, we could put up the clips for the articles like a little bit later. But from their background, they have been already convicted for money laundering. They already owe around $700K and what was it?
Was it? It's taxes or this
So-
other spot?
Because they were doing tax evasion, check cashing schemes. Oh, and by the way, did you know that we couldn't cash our checks because We're banned from Right Check, PLS,
All
The
of
company?
them.
CFFC.
All of them.
Yeah, we're banned
All
from
of
the
them.
check cashing places. We cannot cash.
And they knew this information?
We are banned.
All of
Oh
them.
my
Yes.
God.
So like they took a picture. Cause you know back in the days when you get your interview, they took a picture and
They
they're like,
stamped
Nah,
Oh,
it.
they
in the-
see ya.
It's in the system.
oh, so when you
Run our
just,
name.
they're like, no.
They run this
Yes.
check right now. It's
We
clip.
go in there, they're gonna be like,
They try to hold my ID one time.
But
What?
you explain to them.
Because they
like,
thought
what's
you was a
going on.
fraud?
Yes.
Yeah, I told them like I work here. I come over here all the time to get my check. Like, please give me my card. Like, you're
Oh
bugging
my
because what I'm gonna give you if I'm trying to get paid right now? What I'm gonna give you?
Oh my Lord.
It's like I'm like,
Wow.
oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Hold
Pro
on.
Science.
Yeah, I gotta be
Pro
stuck.
Science? What's their last name? Pro
That shit
Science?
sound
Oh,
weird.
Petro Science.
Petro Science. We see you.
What kind of Russian
No,
last
no,
name
no,
is
no,
that?
no, no,
That's
no,
just
no,
supposed to
no,
be.
Hold on,
Like a
sorry.
shocker, man.
No, let's keep going because
Okay.
I don't want to lose track. What you have? I'm not rushing. I'm sorry. Like,
Oh yeah, and
So I'll put it like
no,
this.
no, no, no,
I'm put it like this for like a general.
keep that.
They had multiple restaurants downtown. What I've seen and what I've heard, been through the same situation.
You said Amani already. Yeah.
Imani, Los Santos, Imani Grill, Fonaroso.
It's another one.
Ooh, no. I'm trying to remember. No. Oh, I forgot the fifth one. But you get the point.
It's a trend.
Yeah, and I had to hear this from other people, and they were like, and what got me kind of mad too is like, y'all coming from this spot, knowing this happened, coming over here to work, and
Let me tell y'all this though. Y'all gonna be the ones to blow them out of the water.
oh, of course.
And I hope this one goes viral. I hope
I'm
this,
happy that
People need to
this
see
is
this.
being shared because at the end of the day, a lot of us, people, our peers, us, like, we live for a good spot. You feel me? That we can have fun at.
You don't want to make these spots.
where
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't want to say like.
Of course we are, but but to have it is one thing. You know what I'm saying? To have those places where we could come and we could have fun with each other, catch that vibe that we're looking for. A lot of us, we work, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have families and stuff that we have to take care of. So we look for those locations where we could come and enjoy ourselves.
And they know that.
And they know that. And I think, especially for the fact that how it blew up so much and how they kept trying to, like, keep that thing going at the expense of their workers, for me, that hurts me. Like, I take that personally for y'all. You know, I know what it's like to be at a job where you're not getting paid at and you're working hard. So thank y'all for even coming up here and talking to us about this, because it means a lot to y'all, but it also means a lot for our culture, because people need to know.
Right.
People need to know.
definitely for sure.
You was about to say? I know you had something to say. I hope you remember.
Oh yeah. So basically.
Speak up a little bit.
Oh yeah. So basically, remember when they closed down their last restaurant because of the liquor license? Now they did go to court for that. Do you know who represented them in that court case?
No.
Oh, not Mayor Adams.
It was, I can't remember his last name, but it was Frank. He was an old chief of staff member from Eric Adams' old team.
Oh, wow.
And
plug.
so
They
they're
had the plug.
connected.
They had the plug.
You feel me? And I'm not sure if that's why, some of our coworkers don't want to speak up. I pray for them. I hope that they can find a voice too.
Please.
For real.
Yeah.
Also, they do
Damn.
tend to open up under different LLCs, which is how they're able to keep this going on
Damn.
for so
Different
long.
names, different types of.
Well, I tell you how
Like
they
right
put
now.
the restaurant name under somebody else's name.
Yeah, you did say that.
I'm sure they did it again.
Wow, but we get 30 to life for doing the
Yeah.
same thing. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That
That's
he,
crazy.
The check that he showed is under Rockwell 77 LLC. I
check.
looked it up because I be digging. I'm a digger.
Yeah. Rockwell
It's-
77 LLC. Yeah.
Rockwell 77 LLC. I looked up the address to that. It's a adult daycare in Queens. It's not even the restaurant. So this is something
my
that
God.
they keep on doing. They open up under different names.
Not the
under
630
different-
Sycamore.
So this
That
needs to
movie.
be put in the light.
It
Yes.
has to be.
Yes.
That's fraudulent. And
Yes.
Completely.
Yes.
So
Wow.
for y'all, how long this been going on for? Y'all not getting paid exactly?
So, I'll put
3 months now.
Nah.
No. A little before that, because
More than
like
that.
it came in waves. It came in waves.
Okay.
Like, cause the first time it was 1 week for everybody, Then they fix it. Then after a little while, it was 2 weeks, 2 weeks again every month. Then they go into the whole month, coming to the end. So it was like a build up. I remember you saying like empty promises, everything. They was talking about, oh, we're gonna fix this, we're gonna change the bank. It's not gonna happen again. You could try to cash it. Oh, in the Bronx, in Queens. Oh, you could try it in New Jersey.
Question. And they didn't have direct deposit as an option?
No.
Nope.
Boy. Okay, that's a red flag.
red
I
flag.
should have known. I should have known.
That's a red flag.
Look.
You used to do this before. What you did this?
I mean, I worked at Olive Garden. Woodland is a bigger. I mean,
no.
It's small. It's a smaller establishment, of course. But
you know the ins and outs. You know
but Woodland attracted more money. You know what I'm saying? Like working at like I'm used to not getting tipped because I worked in like Gateway in East New York. Woodland wasn't that type of location. People were coming. People were spending bread there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, gratuity added is over.
It's already 20% gratuity.
How much?
20% gratuity already added to the damn
and the check's not looking right. Don't make sense.
We're not even getting paid.
Don't make sense.
Cause the new Woodland, I ain't gonna front like the spot, the interior, they had the furniture, the
No,
art.
it's nice interior.
I'm tired. I
I'm like, I was thinking one day
I'll
like,
get them that though. Nice interior.
some money here.
But
There's some money here.
But you know what's crazy?
Remember one of the restaurants I was telling you about, La Santas? You see where the new Woodland is at?
That's where it used to be.
That's where it used to be.
I know. I remember that. I heard people complaining about that.
Yeah.
Another crowd.
Oh, so they kind of like
closed
refurbished
La Santas, and the same thing happened to them. Because when I just started there, I should have took this as a red flag.
Yeah.
Why the old floor manager
yeah.
come back multiple times for her money? And she got to get the money from what we made for the week.
That's crazy.
Are you serious? Basically taking out from the money that y'all made. Just
Well, like the cash.
Yeah, regardless, cash, virtual currency.
wicked.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry.
That is wicked.
I don't want to be personal, but y'all have children.
Oh no, I just got kids. I want a chair.
You?
That's okay.
Thank God I don't right now.
Shouldn't be.
Imagine the people would.
Actually,
I mean, children are not. Everybody has to sustain themselves. We all have bills, no matter what.
I can't see myself with a kid right now like this.
I would have been gone. Oh my God, I'm already stressed thinking about it.
So what was y'all doing during the time to gain income?
So it was the tips.
Cash
Me,
tips.
I had my family in Trinidad, but I ain't gonna last too long. Then just looking for a job on the side because like I'm not trying to leave my job, knowing how hard it could be in New York just to get a new job.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's tough.
You feel me? Like
that's a real.
So like it's like a situation like I want to go, but I can't go right now. I still gotta make money, so let me stay here, still look for a job on the side.
Those problems.
Put something
Yeah.
I think that's a real thing. I think it's a real thing. Just the fear, especially when you get especially when you get a new job or maybe you have a job that you're used to sustaining you.
Comfortable.
Yeah, it's hard to just leave that job and try to go. You know how
I want to make this a sermon right now.
it takes like up to 2 months to get a job.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Up to a month once you get hired to the start time you're getting a check.
Like I told them earlier, outside is a war, man. You heard? Financial war, physical war, mental
especially
war,
with this
spiritual
inflation
war.
right now.
People fronting on Instagram, social media. Oh, I'm making money. I'm lit. It's
bullshit.
Even my scammer friends, right? I don't want to say no. Even my scammer friends, they going through it. Niggas not making.
I ain't
It's
gonna
hard right now.
That's a big.
You can't get a piece right now the same way you used to 2013.
2015.
I see somebody hit a piece in
Right now, it's crazy. I don't want to talk about that. Like, but.
You don't even hear that pieces getting D up no more, just spot no more. That's how tough it is right now.
You see Petro Science and them getting all the pieces and shit. That's why we can't get nothing. That's why we can't get nothing.
They do that European scamming. That's what they do.
They know.
But
you just gotta have the seed money. That's it.
This is me even going forward now. You guys left the spot or it got shut down, right? Were you able to? They're not that legal for you to file unemployment or anything like that.
Or can you do a civil case against them, like a
small
civil
suit?
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to build up to right now.
Let's get it there.
Like
I
the
think
numbers.
This is gonna be the one to help it get it there.
Yeah, Woodland is such a popular place. I think that if y'all was to actually make that happen,
in Woodland.
Very disappointed.
For real.
Y'all the ones that made it. Woodland.
So that's what you call in business?
The DJs, the cooks. How about the cooks? Let's talk about that. They wasn't getting paid either?
No.
Bro, two of them hit me up today.
Really?
2 of them hit me up today. To this day, they start to me like, Mr. Malik. Check it. What's the dinero, man? I'm like, yo, bro.
And they don't speak
Still
any
ain't
English.
I had to get the Google Translate. I'm like, yo, bro.
Barrier.
And they could cook. They could cook.
So who hired them? Who hired them if there was such a translation barrier? How were they able to
right? So now that we thinking about it,
who was able to hire them if there was like a language barrier?
You can't speak English, you're hired.
But you can cook though. You got some type of talent.
Now they can cook that, so I ain't no comment on who hiring them. Nah.
We should have called them today
every
too.
restaurant that you go to, this makes you think like, damn, what's going on behind the scenes?
I always say that.
A lot.
Cause now look, let me give you an example. I don't remember the name of the club, but I went there 2 months ago. There was some hookah spot in Queens. When I find the name, I'll tell you about it. And just an hour after, like the liquor was, I think it was a bottle I bought for, it was somebody's birthday. I bought a bottle for her and I bought hookah, because they were looking dry in the spot. They were drinking shots. I bought a bottle and I bought hookah. So I'm chilling. The lady was like, I think it was like 9 a.m., right? I said 9 a.m. It was 9 p.m., right? And shorty was like, yeah, it costs what, $250, I think, right now. 9:30 hit or 10. And she was like, yeah, $350. I'm like, what's the difference? What's going on? So I'm examining the same way y'all talking about. You gotta look around what's going on in the back of the business. I'm looking at like the lights. I'm looking at the leather on the seat. I'm looking at the staff. I'm looking at the DJ. I'm trying to figure out, are they really making the money that they need to make so that it could be overcharging like within an hour or 30 minutes or whatever the case is? You understand what I'm saying? Like this said, you gotta really start looking at these businesses differently now.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, and that was my first time at the spot. So when she said, yo, 200, and one moment she's like, yeah, it's like 10 p.m. 350, 400. I'm like, what?
They need some money in that account.
Yeah, so something have to be going wrong. They're not meeting the ends. You know what I mean?
What was your question again?
He was speaking about an experience that he had.
No, what was your question?
I had a question?
Yeah.
When?
I know you did.
I was passing liquor.
Oh. Before that. Alright, listen. Nah.
Like you said, you got to really start looking at these businesses now and trying to figure out if you can see it from far.
It's crazy that you say that. You heard of Study Vegan?
Yes.
And it's like a couple of blocks away from Woodland. Is it the
That's
same area?
Fulton, right?
Yeah.
I just passed it.
What about it?
So I heard they closed too.
That's crazy because I knew the manager for that. I knew the person that ran that place.
Oh, say about the mic. Say about the mic, though. Yeah.
Hold on, my fault. I'm looking for the post because sure you put it on Facebook or whatever.
Nah, this is crazy because I passed over there like
I heard y'all got more stories
4 or 5 days
Woodland.
ago. I've been trying to be that steady vegan from like last summer.
I mean, just ask away because I
have
can
a
tell you
question.
and it's crazy too because when business was good, the owner he always passing through, always with his mean ass face, some with the slick bag.
No, I don't remember exactly how they looked, but I remember one day I was like, I go there frequently. I remember one day like I was the same. Not like that. That's like I like telling joke myself. But anyway, I was there. So 2 white guys, but I don't remember how they look. I'm not gonna lie. I remember they going to the back. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like,
they went to the
Like, cause basically, you know how to set up. The DJ booth is boom, and then the back, and then the kitchen on that. You know what I'm talking about. I see him like, who that? You know what I'm saying? So now that I know who they are, I saw them. It's like, damn.
They come and collect money and run.
Yeah.
What? I'm telling you, and this is how people is getting paid. Because this is how it's the setup. Because you will deposit the check. Then depending on your bank, how long they're gonna hold the check for, because they already think it's fraud or whatever. Me personally, I had to wait 2 weeks for my check.
For your check to clear? That's
crazy.
For it to clear?
So check this setup. Because I will wait for it. In the beginning, I'll wait for it. It will come. I'm cool. I bet. Then coming down the line, I will deposit it this week. It's supposed to clear out 2 weeks. Then in the middle of the week, return.
I ain't gonna lie.
Return. So this is what we had to do. So if they allowed us, because this was stupid to me, because I don't understand the owners. Like, yeah, bro.
You got
in the beginning,
you should have a good heart about it.
Yes.
You thought things would change, like a relationship, a toxic relationship. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Now, honestly, I'll keep it a buck with you. There's many times I want to be like, fuck this. It's really the people I work with. I'm so serious. It's really the people I work with.
To stay,
Yeah, she begged me.
How you gotta beg your floor manager to stay at work? That's how you
like,
know.
yo, I'm really upfront. Like, yo, I can't take this no more, guys. Like,
I don't want to be the only one going through it.
You know.
Damn, that's fucked up.
and like, yo, like, in me, like,
they violated you too, though. I ain't gonna forget.
Nah, they did. Like, I would try to hold it, but like, I have a breaking point where I have to go up front and just take a breather, and they're gonna ask me like, "What's wrong?" Like, yo, I want to leave.
It's not like you want to do it the most. It's not like you was the first one to even bring this up. And the whole group. Not for
Like, bro.
You was, bro. You was the first one to use
I mean, I don't know if I'm the first person, but like, I try to keep it together because like, I'm over here like, alright, I'm a manager. Keep it together, Millie. Keep it together, Millie.
I saw you before 2 in the floor, I think. I did.
You probably did.
I did.
You most likely did.
He's very memorable. I think I saw him.
I always gotta be there. I always gotta close. I always gotta walk through.
Quick.
Yeah, because somebody always need my help. The GM in the office doing I don't know what.
You probably watching you on camera too.
Yeah, be like, Millie, can you do
And the
this?
fact that you a floor manager, you not getting your bread, that's crazy.
What?
So
this is what we gotta do. You see, like the money we collect, because in the beginning, the owner he's mad thirsty to collect that as soon as possible. It's only at the end.
That's crazy.
It's only at the end we have to like. So this is what we come to the customers. We like, yo, if you pay in cash for the whole bill. We get free shots and we take up the gratuity just to pay off people who have bounced checks.
Did we get paid off?
But that only happened at the end. They didn't do that in the middle. They had us waiting. Yes. That's the end though. That is the end.
Hey.
Not in the middle when it's going through. They want us to wait for a new check.
Please no, don't make me. That will make me hyperventilate.
Yeah.
Explain what he just sets me up for.
Honestly, okay, so
nah, for real, no.
What? So as we stated earlier, right? When you work at restaurants that are tip based. You have an option to get a cash tip, or you have an option to get a tip on via like a credit card, debit card, depending on how the customer pays.
I don't like this.
What they're basically saying is that management, of course, people above them, were coercing them to basically tell the customers to pay in cash. Am I correct? Am I on the right? To pay in cash, so that basically whatever was made on cash can cover. You guys bounce checks. That's a severe thing. And honestly, coming from a person that has worked in the restaurant industry, I know that's a fact that a lot of management do that. They do things and they use the customers to do it. You understand? They use the customers to do it without them knowing, and that covers whatever financial dependency that they have going on. My general manager has done that before. So that's some crazy shit, honestly.
And that's what's slowly vegan.
I'm gonna read this? Okay, I'm
that's what's slowly vegan.
Yeah, sure.
I just showing you how to post. That's crazy.
I gotta read it out loud.
You wanna read it? Or
and before you even read it, the same place that she posted, she got an interview there before Woodland.
You doing good today. I'm not doing good today.
She got a whole interview there before Woodland.
Alright, everybody. So we're gonna be reading a post. This is about Slutty Vegan.
Oh, yeah, don't say from who, but yeah.
Yeah, this is about Slutty Vegan. So I'm just gonna read the post to you guys that he gave to us. Okay, so it says, quote, I've been the assistant manager for Slutty Vegan going on 2 years. Always did my job, rarely late, always doing more than I should. I ran that store damn near by myself at one point. I was the only one on the floor. I was the one making sure the team was good. I was at the store open to effing close almost every day out of the week. I was the one in the store who was effing. I'm sorry. I thought it said when I was effing the GM. Sorry. Hold on, just give me a second. It says I was the one in the store when the GM was nowhere to be found. What GM y'all know working 11 to 5 every day? Oh, okay. I've missed parties, school events, every damn funeral for this job. Who gives 0 Fs about their employees? Slutty Vegan literally closed doors, no warning, no payout, no Fs given. I just feel like as a part of management, they could have gave us a heads up. Payout, something. Mofos didn't even want to pay out my PTO. They basically said F me and my kids. F the time I put in energy, blood, sweat, and literal tears. And to make it even worse, I personally reached out to Pinky.
I don't know who's Pinky, but
Pinky?
That's the
not Pinky.
Okay, not Pinky. Okay. All right. Like how you treat your employees. Y'all think she's scared enough to even respond? The black-owned businesses y'all love so much is full of shh. All right.
Oh my God.
And I believe that was from a slutty vegan employee.
And my fault, like
I've never been there. I don't like the name.
I don't like vegan.
I'm a grown man.
I'm a little slut.
I had to bring this up because I was so crazy. She got an interview at day before Woodland.
Really?
And I still got played. I would have got played.
She would have got.
Wow.
Can I go say that again? What?
Oh, I had an interview at
You supposed to be a slutty vegan.
Yeah, before.
So I don't want to say. Let me not say it the way I was fucking say it in my mind. He's about to get screwed either way.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was fucked either way. Like, I was fucked either way.
Who you choosing?
Like that,
but at least they got paid up until they closed.
Who you choosing?
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Get out of that industry. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that.
I'm traumatized.
I was gonna say my job is stressful, but I'll give y'all a drop.
That makes you feel like, damn, I'm good. Yo.
Not even. I've been through stuff at my current job to this day, but I have gotten paid. Okay,
so I feel that, right?
Yeah, and I don't think nobody should be.
And not getting paid. I don't like that for
yeah, nobody should go through that.
I don't like that for nobody.
Mind you, oh my God, they owe me like almost 2 bands. They owe the executive chef 6 bands. They owe her a band. They owe somebody 3 bands.
And that's just one person. And this is just you separately alone. That's the money that they owe you guys.
You a white man too?
I think y'all should take that as civil.
And this is the part I forgot to tell y'all. It was so crazy. Cause remember she was getting the interview. So that was on a Wednesday.
I can ask that too.
Tell me why, and that was on a Wednesday. She get in contact with the people about the interview. So I'm making a group chat and everything. I'm updating everybody, making bad people admins. I'm telling them add as much people as possible who got their money issues. This, that, and the third. You feel me? Like, let's get this done. Cause I told them too. I'm tired of y'all blowing on my phone.
Right. Cause I went mad.
If I could shit the money out, I would go to the bathroom, catch some diarrhea. Y'all would have been got paid. Like, come on. So. I guess we had a snitch who went to the owner, told them like what we doing and what we plan to. And I was hearing too, like he was like, "Oh shit, like we gotta stop him." Like he was trembling. Like,
wow.
I heard like you feel me?
What's the name?
Tracy.
What's her last name?
Tracy.
The government. Put the government.
She probably fucking the guy.
Gotta be.
I don't know.
And she gotta be the only one getting paid because.
I don't know. No, we won't get to that. We won't get to that.
We got
so same day we doing all of this. We assembling the people. She's getting the report and everything. Tell me why the owner Robert go hit me up the same day. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, what the hell you gonna tell me? And I told the group chat too, and I told him straight up, like this is the most he ever tried to speak to me, and I've been with this company for like 7-8 years. I'm not talking to this man. I showed them his number and everything. He's mad disrespectful. Don't try to come to me now thinking I'm young and everything and stupid. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I want more money. I'm gonna tell him to stop. No, get out of here. Now you wanna speak to me? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, asking mad people like, what's my league number? I'm like, nah, he hit me up and everything. I have the messages too. Mm-hmm. Same day we handle everything. Now you wanna pay everybody. I have the messages. He said that week. That's July 10th. That's a Wednesday. He said that week we trying to get payments out the way. This, that, and the third. Cool. Guess what happened? Nothing. And I'm rushing myself too because the next day we confirm about the interview and everything, and like a couple of us in the group is thinking like, oh, we have a snitch, and majority of them pointed at Tracy. I don't want to say anything because I don't for sure know if it was her, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's Tracy, right. Fuck her, I don't know. I'd rather know to chat off myself like. Wow. Mm-hmm. But you understand?
So y'all wasn't on the same page about this?
No, and that was getting me so upset because at the end of the day too, like it was a few people that made this decision to fight for y'all. Mm-hmm. And this is the same people that's blowing out my phone like but you was our boss, our manager. You have to help us. Cool. So if you're organizing this and y'all still feel the same way, it should be easier to listen to people, right? Mm-hmm. No, we telling them because he trying to pay people. He's I give them the number and everything, and the owner is selling them dreams. Like, oh, you trying to get your payments this week? And it was nothing. and watch, they like not. I'm not talking shit on the people we work with. Not talking shit. Right. Shut up, Jill.
You don't work with them no more.
But at the same time too, y'all can't just leave us to do everything. Y'all cannot be harassing one person and just sit back and wait for something to happen.
You can't have one foot in, one
like
foot
right. And it was trying to like do it. They was trying to take the money and do the interview. They was trying to take the money and take the interview. And we was strongly about this because at the end of the day, if you didn't organize everything, he was gonna stay quiet.
Mm-hmm.
He was not gonna do anything about it. If it was not for our actions, this would never happen.
You did the right
And
thing.
we would have, and we trying to tell him in the group chat too, like, yo, he's only doing this because of this. Why don't y'all see? Y'all keep worrying about, and I'm telling him too. I understand everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is cool. But if you wait this long for your blasting money, why you so thirsty for it now? It's been over a month and a half. Y'all waiting for your money, and you wanna know. And plus two, y'all didn't get this interview. I'm telling them, yo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. What a little bit. I'm sorry. Oh, my fault. How did I get the Pixel 11?
See, I was just about to ask that again. Like, I was saying, like, I don't know if we
shout out
if we
Shanice G on TikTok. She
good.
one of the first people to like say anything about Woodland.
So, and this was from a random TikToker, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, she actually got a reservation at the spot.
No, this was me.
No. Oh, my fault.
No, definitely tell us.
I have put my foot forward on this issue, and I will not. No.
Now I was gonna get to that because you hit her up and everything. You hit her up and everything.
Talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Now go ahead.
I have reached out because I seen that Shanice, of course, shout out to Shanice, not taking away from Shanice, but I reached out to her on TikTok because I seen that her video went viral on her just making a reservation, going to the restaurant, and it was closed.
And so that's the video that everyone's seen. Mm-hmm. She came, and that's how we all found out that Woodland was closed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so fast forward.
I emailed her personally and just was like, hey, I'm a former server for Woodland. You know, this is basically what's going on. If you could just broadcast this issue on the behalf of me and my coworkers, I greatly appreciate it.
Wow.
She posted another TikTok. Me and her was emailing back and forth. She posted another TikTok. It went viral. Hit raw reviews or whatever.
Shout out to raw reviews.
Yeah, shout out to raw
reviews.
It's still there.
This is a clip right here. Shout out to raw reviews.
Shout out to raw reviews.
All the bad businesses and all that, they get exposed on there. Anyway.
And then the Pix 11 news reporter actually reached out to Shanice, the girl that I emailed, and she emailed me, and then that basically just started like the whole thing.
Yeah, she was the MVP.
Yeah, I was not playing with them.
What was the duration of this happening? From the time that she posted that to the time you guys got
maybe 2 weeks.
Wow.
Shout out to you.
That's a beautiful thing.
I went hard.
Like, you was working there that long.
I'm really happy.
That's what I'm saying.
So those people that's working there for
y'all
years
tell you she big MVP. And that's what I'm trying to tell them in the group chat. I can't believe none of y'all got the interview, but y'all want to do it both ways. Y'all trying to make decisions by yourselves.
Okay. I respect that because I remember the moment I saw that Woodland got closed via, like, I found out on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like kind of like a full circle moment right now. You know, just to see how everything went down.
How about this, gang? Once again, you know I'm a frequent goer. I'm hungry one day. Yo, I'm trying to go to Woodland. Yo. Alright, you know what I'm saying? If me go on the website, trying to contact, you gotta know before you go. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it was the time trying to, Woodland closed. Permanently closed. That's what it should say on Google.
Yeah.
Huh? Permanently closed.
They just recently
and then I forgot what I did. I started doing some research. I forgot what I did exactly. I think I came across a TikTok. I'm like, oh, wait. She must be really close.
I thought they was joking.
Nah.
I was like, nah, this ain't close. I'm about to go next week.
She had to repost both them videos.
Wow.
They went viral, then she had to repost them. Wow. I guess somebody reported them and everything, but
Why you report something?
TikTok is lit.
Listen, like I said, he connected, so who knows how far he went.
You need one. That's a lot of information.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Ghetto Gospel needs a TikTok.
We're gonna talk about that later. TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh, damn, I had a question. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so all right, so we found out how you guys got that Pix 11 interview. What was the outcome, or what was the reaction after you guys did that interview? After everybody found out about it, what was the initial reaction after that? If any, if you guys have seen, I'm sure social media, maybe you've seen anybody say anything.
We've gotten for the most part, it has been like supportive. It has been outrage on our behalf. A lot of people are like, oh my God, these people can't do this. What do you mean? And then, you know, you do get the handful of judgmental people like, oh, why would they stay? They mad dumb. Like,
I saw that.
Me personally,
people always say what they'll do when they're not in a situation.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate that.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, y'all be just as confused as us.
I had to learn that as a man too.
You know, and I feel like there's just what's that word? It's just a misunderstanding of the situation because some people hear, hey, they haven't got paid for months. They think of it as, oh, they've been working for months and not getting paid. No, we've been waiting for payment for months. Of course, yeah, there were a few weeks that we worked and we didn't get paid. But right now, we're on 3 months now.
That's crazy.
So there's a lot of people who are just loud and wrong, but for the most part, they're supportive,
This is the major part right here. I'm sorry. So they just randomly close the spot down. They randomly close it down and they flee the country. Let's talk about it.
You said they fled the country?
Yes.
Yes.
Either out of town or out of country. Yes. I'm telling you, the last time I saw them, and this is what it did. The last time I saw them, I went to the city to one of the restaurants. It's called La Baya. La Baya. LABAIA. That's what it's called? Yeah. It's in the city. So the last time I saw him, I went to pick up the checks because they gave me the impression that majority of the rest of the staff was downtown. So I'm just like, let me do that for them real quick. I want my payment as well. And not everybody could travel to the city or want to go to the city. To come to find out, they just don't want nobody to come to La Baya to know where they normally be at. Really? And a week after, I have to hear they're out of town.
Wow, that's crazy.
Out of town.
Nah.
But they be at La Baya. That's their chill spot.
One of those. That was one of those.
We're gonna definitely pop at La Baya. Yeah. We're gonna have somebody once a week to come on every day of the week to see if we spot these individuals.
I forgot to do this. Look around here on our podcast.
Oh!
Yeah, my boy, she called me earlier before the boy. I'm like, oh, you good?
Yes.
Are you okay? You get some rest? I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that's love. That's love.
Granny.
That's love.
Yeah, bless her. She give me tight, but I love her to death. Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Wow.
So that's so crazy.
So they flee the country though.
They flee town.
Town or country?
So this.
I say the country, cause why?
Yeah.
Mind you, they still got the Instagram open. The Instagram, they didn't take up the Instagram. So.
Cause you know why? Cause they're probably trying to find a new location and try to do everything else at. That's what they're probably trying to keep it going.
Change the name and
So I think it's.
No, we're gonna stop this now.
We're gonna stop it.
We're gonna find a way to stop
Especially after the fact that we found out who the owners are. You know what I'm saying? You would just never know going to these type of establishments who your owner is.
What's the owner's name again?
Robert Petroscience and Zon Petroscience.
I'm not ever.
The twins.
I'm not.
The Russian twins.
I don't support going to locations that perpetuate our culture and you're not, and it's not owned by our people. I just don't support that.
It's giving cost.
At least when I know I go to the Chinese restaurant in the hood, I know it's owned by Asians.
Exactly.
You know what I'm just saying, like keep it real.
Yeah.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Alright, whatever.
Damn.
So let me ask you a question, right? If he was supposed to pick up the phone right now, whether he was out of town or out of country, with no violence, just a calm head, and he was supposed to pick up the phone.
No. I see where you're going. I'm sorry to cut you off. Pix 11 hit them up. I already seen it. I saw the interview that they did. I think they emailed them or whatever. What did they say? It was like, we're gonna
reach out by Tuesday, which
I bet you they haven't reached out. No.
How you reach out by Tuesday? That's not even a feasible answer.
Exactly.
It's either you got the answer right now or you don't.
Why you can't say right now?
No cap.
They've been lying. I can tell you that the first week they closed, I have a witness with me too. I was with the host, one of the higher ups. She told us that, come next week, tell the staff, you're gonna get everybody payment out, bounce, cash, everything.
What?
They ghosted niggas.
I'm sad.
And even when, remember I told y'all, we doing this and now they wanna do something about it, still ghosted them. Then, when we say we have a little snitch, I had to go in a group chat myself and lie to a couple of them and be like,
because
the interview is next week. And for the people who's not gonna take the money, we put them in a separate group chat. And guess what happened? All of a sudden, now the payments went from that week to next week. Ain't that so stale?
Wow. Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
And next week is here. They still haven't.
It's here. They still didn't get paid. There's people still in the group chat like, any updates? Crickets.
That's really sad. I would shed tears.
Ski mask.
Waiting for my money.
I got to eat the crib.
That's sad.
Talk about tears.
Jacob, what you had?
That was the only thing. I was just
you just stuck like damn.
Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's so crazy. So what do you guys planning to do moving forward?
Yeah, right.
Well, I know more journey, but actually I want to go back to Weldon or do comedy.
Okay.
A lot of people tell me I'm funny. I don't think I'm funny, but a lot of people tell me I'm funny, so I want to try it out. But
shoot or miss, just go for it. You understand?
Word.
Shoot or miss.
All right.
Yo, just telling my friends because like JD was telling me like, hold back on the videos, don't say nothing else to the podcast. You feel me? I ain't post nothing else, but like I'm over here like I'm killing two birds with one stone. We gonna air them out, and I'm gonna just be myself and see how this goes.
So let me ask you, y'all feel like y'all got everything out for us? I feel like y'all got everything out about what needs to be said.
Man,
I don't think so.
We talked about a lot of bad. What were the good things?
What were some of your best moments? Did you guys have like a whole little high school situation? Was there flings? Was there any
good memories, bad memories?
No, the good memories. We just staffed them.
I'm happy to meet a lot of people. You know, to what's the word I'm looking for?
Network.
Yeah, to network a lot, honestly. And besides, like just like with DJ Mouse and them, I love them. I love them. Shout out DJ Mouse and Miller. Shout out Hove and them. DJ Hove.
Sorry.
That's till this day. We still hang with him, yo. We see him at a function.
That's my guy.
From far, like
that is my guy.
DJ Mouse. I don't know. I don't think he's from the Bush though, but yeah, what? DJ.
Boy, that is my guy.
Cool guy though. Real humble. You.
That's why the DJs be this.
I love majority of them DJs. I go hold you.
Shout out my son DJ T Stars too.
Yo.
Yeah, so you could say that. With the staff and the outside guys, with the DJs, y'all had a great relationship. Y'all would see each other because you guys are there every day.
And we kept each other together.
We
did. Shout out to all the staff, the chefs, the security,
bosses, the DJs, the servers,
waitresses,
bartenders,
everybody, man.
Everybody.
This is for y'all.
The GM.
Listen.
And Chef Bonta, I stole from the kitchen mad times when people was hungry and not getting paid, so you can't get mad at me.
Shout out to all the supporters of Woodland too, like, you know, all the people that came, we didn't know, and now y'all know. I hope this message goes around to share it. It's not even for clout. Fuck the clout. Like,
definitely
it's not even about for my podcast. It's not for the podcast. This is for the information.
Share this for the staff that have had to endure over all these years.
I hope this go places. And
I mean the months.
Y'all go to court. I hope y'all get your money back in full.
Oh, I ain't stopping talking.
Listen,
honestly, I advocate with y'all like I'm not getting paid too. That's
giving
how
you guys an
I feel
idea,
about
right?
that.
What's up?
Honestly, you see how you got 25 members in that. You guys can try to
team
figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out. If you guys got to pay for a lawyer, I have references. You know, it come together.
No
Haitian lawyer. Lawyer Jewish, bro. Chill.
We don't need no more Jews.
Well, whatever you can get your hands on.
Lawyer. I'm not being funny, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever you can get your hands on. It only take a couple of hundreds to go so far. I have 25 members. I know it's tough, but you gotta make sacrifices.
This is the question though. How they gonna have them at court if they went missing?
What you mean? Baby daddy's
something gotta give, bro. Something have to give.
No, I agree with you.
Something gotta give.
I agree with you.
Serial killers go missing all the time.
It's in the group chat. Seriously, this is the time when we trying to be on. It can't just be us. Let's all come together. And even for the people at the other restaurants who been through this, hit us up. Let's get this done. Because I'm telling you, I mean,
say your IG real quick.
Emperor _QUE. You know my Instagram, you know my fees.
Hit him up. Reach
Y'all
out.
hit me up. Let's get this done. Come on, let's get this done.
Give me Instagram.
Then it's Benderella with two. Wait.
You said.
Spell it.
It's Benderella, BINDERELLA. Y'all gonna have to like type that for them.
Let me check my Instagram real quick. I might have spelled that wrong.
That's a unique name.
Shout out to my guy Rich Mix engineer.
Link the months them.
I think that's about it for now.
ICE Brooke, but I don't care about social media no more. But yeah.
You take a pause?
I just want to say this real quick. This is a very important story. Like I said, this is not for clout. I don't really care. You know, I ain't do the podcast in months. I don't care about clout, right? This is about the story. When I heard the story, when she told me about it, I'm like, nah, you know what? Yeah, we gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all really get what y'all deserve. This is from the heart. I appreciate it. Y'all black people, y'all got family, y'all got shit. I look at it, if that was me, I would take another route. I'm just gonna say that. My flat was gonna take another route.
And honestly, fully appreciate y'all for even hearing us out, having us today and everything. Like, you feel me? Like,
this is for the culture.
Woodland means so much to us.
Yeah,
it's like we have to speak about the people that actually work there and know the real experiences.
I never thought in the future I'm gonna talk about Woodland like this.
Yo, I love Woodland, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought like
I love Woodland.
Anything can happen.
So
yeah, we really appreciate y'all though. Like for real, seriously.
Alright, it's the ending for me, Ghetto Gospels. For me, this is the episode right here. I hope if you like what you see, leave a like for the G's. If you love your kid,
like,
comment and
share.
And subscribe.
All that.
Man. This baby Taylor, Ice Brooke, Jacob. For me.
Wendy, Q.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Be gone.
Yeah.